what if you were snatched away from your world, only to return with no memory of what transpired? This is the eerie reality for some folks who claim abduction by extraterrestrials. Welcome to a bizarre phenomenon that's baffled countless across the globe. These allegations are far-reaching, often met with incredulity, dismissed as mere hallucinations. Yet, what if there's more than what appears? Imagine your humdrum existence getting disrupted when you suddenly find yourself lost in an unfamiliar place. The experience of missing time, a recurrent theme in abduction narratives. Then there's tangible proof, odd markings appearing inexplicably. Some even report foreign objects under the skin believed to be alien. Oddities extend phobias of random objects or locales, allegedly connected to their abduction incidents. It's simple to discount these as publicity-seeking fables, but the sheer quantity, the uniformity, and the tangible fear seen in the narrator's expressions complicate rejection. Irrespective of your belief system, these confounding tales are worth a deeper look. So, let's navigate this captivating yet disquieting domain and attempt to decipher the lingering mystery of alien abductions. Whether you're one cannot ignore the uncanny consistency, the terrifying patterns, and the unshakable conviction seen in the eyes of the narrators. The enigma of missing time, the inexplicable markings, the potential extraterrestrial implants, it all adds up to a puzzling narrative that is too intricate to dismiss as mere fantasy. So, buckle up as we venture into this unsettling realm, attempting to unravel the enigmatic tapestry of alien abductions. Brace yourself as we delve into chilling first-hand accounts of alien abductions. We initiate our exploration with a tale of a woman who stumbled upon an enigmatic radiance during a routine nighttime journey. She discovered herself swathed in a blinding beam of light, which seemed to manipulate time and space around her. When she awoke, she was back in her car, several unaccountable hours later, only with an inexplicable fear of darkness that was never there before. Our next narrative is about a man with an even more startling story. He firmly asserts that he was awakened not within the familiar confines of his room, but inside an alien spacecraft. This extraterrestrial environment was inhabited by beings communicating through telepathic means, which induced a whirlwind of emotions, a perplexing blend of trepidation and curiosity. The following account is from a camper who was roused from sleep by an oddly rhythmic humming noise. His eyes were met with a sight that defied all he knew, a giant saucer hovering menacingly in the night sky. An intense beam of light from the saucer enveloped him, leaving bizarre, unidentifiable marks on his skin and a memory gap that he could not account for. Our final account is from a woman who recounts an experience that defies gravity and human comprehension. She vividly remembers floating weightlessly above her bed, feeling the cold scrutiny of non-human entities before being gently placed back. The only trace of the terrifying encounter was a bright light diminishing quickly into the night sky. Each of these individuals was undeniably marked by their encounters, their lives profoundly altered. Ordinary people ensnared in extraordinary circumstances, their preconceived notions of reality smashed to pieces by these inexplicable incidents. As you can see, these encounters have left a lasting impact on those who have experienced them. But what does science have to say about these? Science, as we know, demands evidence. So what did it make of these otherworldly claims? Alien abductions, a frequently debated topic, tend to create an intellectual tug-of-war within the scientific community. The scientific methodology thrives on empirical data and verifiable facts, and the anecdotal, subjective nature of abduction accounts often challenge this fundamental principle. There are a plethora of theories circulating to rationalize these bewildering encounters. One such theory is sleep paralysis, a transitional state between wakefulness and sleep, often coupled with terrifying hallucinations and a sense of an otherworldly presence. This could potentially provide a logical explanation to these abduction accounts. Another prevalent theory is the false memory syndrome, a psychological phenomenon where an individual's memory is either consciously or unconsciously fabricated or distorted. Yet another hypothesis is the dysfunction of the temporal lobe, a region of the brain associated with visual memory, language comprehension, and emotional association. This dysfunction could potentially induce vivid hallucinations, often mistaken for actual experiences. However, despite these theories, the primary point of contention remains the lack of concrete physical proof to substantiate claims. Despite the myriad of abduction narratives and testimonies, there is no definitive evidence of extraterrestrial beings visiting our planet. No traces of alien DNA, no unexplainable materials, and certainly no remnants of interstellar spacecraft have been discovered. Despite this, it's important to remember that science is a dynamic field, constantly evolving and open to new possibilities. It doesn't outrightly dismiss the concept of extraterrestrial life, but treads cautiously given the lack of empirical evidence. While science may have its doubts, it doesn't entirely dismiss the possibility of extraterrestrial life. But what do we know about these supposed visitors? From green Martians to grey humanoids, our portrayal of aliens is as diverse as our imagination. However, are these portrayals just fantasies, or do they bear a semblance to reality? This question sparks curiosity and countless discussions, leading us to the reports from those who claim to have had close encounters. A pattern, surprisingly consistent, emerges from these accounts. The most commonly depicted beings are the grey aliens. These small, slender creatures, standing about 3 to 4 feet tall, are characterized by their enlarged heads and almond-shaped black eyes. Their skin is described as pale, silvery grey, and their gaze, a mix of wisdom, indifference, and mystery. Humanoid figures are also reported, their skin tones varying from pale to olive. These beings supposedly possess an ethereal quality, with eyes more significant than ours. The technologies associated with these entities are equally fascinating. Witnesses describe advanced machines and devices defy our current understanding. From floating orbs to strange surgical instruments, these accounts have remained hauntingly consistent over the years, regardless of the cultural or personal backgrounds of the narrators. This consistency adds a layer of credibility to these, stirring a profound debate between skeptics and believers. Are these accounts mere products of our creative imagination, or do they hint at the existence of life beyond Earth? As we journey further into the cosmos, these descriptions contribute to our collective understanding and portrayal of these interstellar visitors. Are they mere figments of our imagination, or do they provide tantalizing hints of life beyond our little blue planet? That's a question we'll continue to explore. Alien abductions, a genuine cosmic mystery, or a figment of our collective imagination? The debate rages on. For decades, mankind has been puzzled by the phenomenon of alien abductions, an enigma that seems both fascinating and frightening simultaneously. A vast array of people from different walks of life claim to have been abducted, their accounts varying from eerie interactions with extraterrestrial beings to being subjected to complex medical procedures aboard spacecrafts. These anecdotal accounts, filled with harrowing details and vivid descriptions, have sparked a global interest and fueled the mystery further. We've explored and scrutinized this perplexing phenomenon, navigating the murky waters of eyewitness testimonies, scientific perspectives, and the projected persona of our alleged alien abductors. The findings are as diverse as they are intriguing, encompassing tales of bizarre rendezvous, inexplicable incidents, and the relentless quest for unassailable proof. The proof. The world of science, while inherently intrigued by the phenomenon, remains skeptical. It demands irrefutable evidence, a requirement that remains unmet in the case of alien abductions. However, the sheer volume of eyewitness narratives paints a compelling picture that keeps the conversation alive, stimulating and inviting continuous debate. Ultimately, we find ourselves in a state of tantalizing uncertainty. The mystery isn't confined to the veracity of these abductions alone, but extends to what they indicate about our place and relevance in the vast cosmic landscape. As we continue to seek definitive proof, the enigma of alien abductions remains shrouded in secrecy, as does the tantalizing question, are we really alone in the universe?